again, a lot of these grasping techniques are better performed on areas with more shape or contour. You can do some like light grasping on like the abdomen. Okay, so but not too heavy or anything like this, but it's better on like parts of the limbs. Okay, so I'm just gonna do this pretty rapidly. I'm using my full palm here. I'm just grasping.
You like to work down the limb, right?
Oh, it's very, very nice.
Yeah. Yeah, generally.
She's glad she
She's
did.
feeding back already. Good
With the
girl.
veins flow, is that the energy flow?
I know people like to go back to the heart and things like that. Yeah, when I was taught, we go down from.
Okay.
Yeah.
That all works.
About going towards the heart, too.
I got no preference.
So this is just general grasping. You want to keep your hand pretty soft and relaxed. So none of this like where you have a stiff form and you're just trying to like pinch, like a claw or
Clamp
something.
on there.
Yeah, the advantage of keeping your hand really soft for any technique is that your hand will kind of conform to the shape of the tissue of the body that you're working on. I mean, shape of the part of the body that you're working on. It feels. The more contact you have, the more surface contact you have, generally the more comfortable the technique tends to be. Okay?
What about the 2 points of contact like you're doing right now?
Mhm.
Is that considered part of the technique or something you just like to do? Or
Like 2 points of contact, meaning like with
Holding
this
her
hand.
arm.
Yeah.
or is it just support?
It's something I like to do. I think you can definitely just do, maybe have both hands doing something. The left hand always wants to participate and help out. I mean, and that's a good thing. Yeah. I don't really think a lot of times what my left hand should be doing or what I don't assign it a role or anything, but it usually assists. So you always have a dominant hand, and your dominant hand does it's comfortable doing most of the work, I guess. The other hand will assist in some way. You can do this with both hands. Again, you're still going to have a dominant hand doing a lot of the main stuff, and then the assistant hand will kind of supplement.
You do a little rolling too?
Okay, yeah. This actually works well with like kneading, and again there's gonna be a lot of like blur and overlap with it, but yeah, like when you're grasping, it's nice to do like a kind of a circular motion with the thumb. It just feels really natural to do.
Is that pressure like light, medium, or?
It's what does it feel like for you?
I think it's very good at the start,
Mm-hmm.
but if you go more, I would like it to a little deeper.
Deeper.
Yeah.
Yeah. This
Lighter
is.
to start.
Yeah. Right now I'm keeping.
And you
it
want
really-
it a little deeper after a while.
Yeah.
Is that
Yeah.
just because of the desensitivity, or does it you desensitizing at first, and then you
Craving.
need
Uh-huh.
more pressure to feel the
Yeah,
same
you-
thing? Is it that?
Maybe
kind
you
of-
can
A little
look at
bit.
it that way. Yeah.
They relax
Oh, that's
more.
good. Give me a little
Takes
more.
more.
Or something like
And
that.
I think when he hold my hand like this with the one, it's like the circle connect. When you do just one hand, it's like it's
Lost.
it's just a line.
Yeah.
But when you hold my hand, it's
Kind of
like
polarizes a little.
Mm.
Yeah, that's good.
The other thing is, when you hold a part of the body, well, for one thing, you can kind of sense what the tension, like I know like last week, like Steve was talking a little bit about this too, where you can feel if a person is tight or tense, if they're not relaxing and letting you work, then the arm will feel it'll feel lighter. I mean, because they're lifting the arm. If it's
Oh, yeah.
if it's
Yeah,
heavy.
limbs weigh a lot.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, if it's like heavier and softer, then that's a good thing. So you can use this kind of to gauge what's going on.